Have you ever wondered what it feels like to stand in the shadow of millennia, to touch the very stones that witnessed the dawn of human civilization? There is a land cradled by a great river and sculpted by the desert wind where the past is not merely a memory, but a living, breathing presence. This is Egypt, a realm of profound wonder and enduring mystery. A place where the echoes of pharaohs still resonate in the bustling markets and the silent tombs. It is a land that has captivated explorers, scholars, and dreamers for centuries, and its power to enchant remains as potent as ever. My name is Hesham Shafei, and it is my great privilege to guide you on an extraordinary journey. Together we will traverse this ancient landscape from the vibrant heart of its cities to the serene solitude of its oases. This is not just a list, it is an invitation. Our journey begins here, in Cairo, a magnificent, sprawling metropolis that seems to contain all of Egypt's history and future within its bounds. Known to its people as Al-Dunya, the mother of the world, a city of 1,000 minarets, a dizzying, exhilarating symphony of life. The very air thrums with energy, a constant hum of traffic, the call to prayer, the scent of spices from the souks. It is a creature of beautiful, ordered chaos, a place where one can get lost and in doing so find the true spirit of modern Egypt. The next, you are gazing upon the gilded treasures of Tutankhamun in the Egyptian Museum, a collection so vast and precious it almost defies belief. The serene courtyards of Islamic Cairo, with their ornate mosques and tranquil fountains, offer a peaceful respite from the vibrant streets just outside their walls. Here, in places like the Al-Azhar Mosque, one can witness a devotion and architectural brilliance that has endured for over a millennium. To walk through Cairo is to walk through time itself. Cairo is home to the world's oldest and largest film and music industries in the Arab world, earning it the nickname Hollywood of the Middle East. For decades, its studios have produced a vast and influential body of work, shaping the culture not just of Egypt, but of nations far beyond its borders. Just on the edge of Cairo's urban sprawl, where the city surrenders to the vastness of the Sahara, stands a site that has haunted the human imagination for more than 4,000 years, the Giza Plateau. Here, the Great Pyramids rise from the sand, not merely as structures, but as man-made mountains. A testament to a civilization's ambition, power, and profound belief in the eternal. To stand before them is a humbling experience. The Great Pyramid of Khufu, the largest of the three, was built from an estimated 2.3 million stone blocks, some weighing as much as 80 tons. For 20 years, a nation labored, quarrying, transporting, lifting these colossal stones with a precision that baffles engineers today. This was not the work of slaves, as once thought, but of a dedicated, skilled workforce. And then there is the Silent Watcher, the Great Sphinx. Carved from a single outcrop of limestone, it gazes eastwards with an enigmatic expression, a hybrid of lion and king. For millennia, it has watched the sun rise and set, its stone form slowly eroded by the desert winds, mysteries deepening with each age. Here is a fact that truly puts their scale into perspective. The Great Pyramid of Khufu remained the tallest man-made structure on Earth for an astonishing 3,800 years, from its completion around 2560 BC until the Lincoln Cathedral was finished in 1311 AD. We travel south, following the life-giving Nile to a place the ancient Egyptians called Waset and the Greeks named Thebes. Today, we know it as Luxor. This is a vast, open-air museum. Every footstep lands on sacred ground. Here, on the east bank, the City of the Living, stands Karnak Temple Complex. Walk through the great hypostyle hall, camera looking up at the forest of 134 colossal columns, close-ups on the intricate carvings. Sunlight through clerestory windows casts shifting patterns of light and shadow. Across the river on the west bank lies the City of the Dead, the Valley of the Kings, carved into limestone cliffs. Tombs as secret portals to the afterlife. Walls covered in vibrant funerary paintings. A remarkable fact about Luxor: Tutankhamun's tomb, discovered by Howard Carter in 1922. Small and unassuming, almost completely intact, its discovery revealed dazzling wealth and ritual. Even the most unassuming tomb could hold spectacular treasures. Number 7. Aswan, the tranquil frontier. Our journey down the Nile continues to its most serene stretch at the ancient frontier of southern Egypt. The river flows gently around granite islands, the desert sands sweep to the water's edge. Life slows here, set by the rhythm of the feluccas. Nearby, the much-photographed Philae temple dedicated to Isis. In a major rescue, the temple was dismantled and moved to Agilkia Island. This saved it from rising waters after the Aswan High Dam. The unfinished obelisk lies a short distance from the river, still attached to the bedrock where it was carved. If finished, it would have stood over 42 meters and weighed about 1,200 tons. A crack appeared during quarrying, and it was abandoned. The people of Aswan are central to its charm. This is the gateway to Nubia, an ancient culture predating the pharaohs. Number 6. Alexandria, the fading jewel. We now travel north to where the Nile meets the sea. For centuries, Alexandria was the intellectual and cultural center of the ancient world. At the site of the ancient library, a magnificent new institution has risen, the Bibliotheca Alexandrina. Beneath the modern city, the catacombs of Kom el-Shokafa reveal a unique fusion of Egyptian, Greek, and Roman artistic styles. The ghost of Alexandria's glorious past still haunts its elegant, crumbling boulevards. It has a melancholic beauty, a sense of faded grandeur that has inspired poets and writers for generations. For a time, Alexandria was home to the world's first ever traffic light for camels, a wonderful and quirky symbol of a city perpetually at the crossroads of the ancient and the modern. At once ancient and continually reborn, these cities form the living, beating heart of Egypt. Number 5. Siwa Oasis. We now venture far from the Nile, deep into the western desert, to a sanctuary of life for millennia. This is the Siwa Oasis, a remote island of green in a sea of sand. Fed by natural springs, shaded by millions of date palms and olive trees. Its people, the Siwan Berbers, with their own language and preserved traditions. To arrive in Siwa is to step into another, more ancient world. For centuries, its oracle of Amun drew visitors, including Alexander the Great. The fortress of Shali glows honey gold in the sun. Surrounding the oasis are shimmering salt lakes so buoyant you can float effortlessly. In the silence of the desert, the stars are almost within reach. In the deep south of Egypt, on the shores of Lake Nasser, stands a monument born of one pharaoh's supreme confidence and power. The great temples of Abu Simbel are carved directly out of a mountainside. They are the ultimate statement of royal authority, a declaration of divinity by Ramesses the Great. The interior leads to a sanctuary where he is depicted alongside Ptah, Amun-Ra and Ra-Horakhti. The smaller temple to Nefertari shows the queen as the same height as the king, a rare and touching honor. In the 1960s, the temples were threatened by the Aswan High Dam. In an unprecedented feat, a multinational UNESCO campaign cut the complex into massive blocks and reascended it 65 meters higher. This incredible rescue saved a piece of our shared human heritage. Abu Simbel remains a testament to Ramesses' grandeur and the international will to protect history. Number 3. Dahab, the Bohemian Red Sea retreat. We leave the monuments of the Nile Valley and travel east to the Sinai Peninsula, where stark mountains meet the electric blue of the Red Sea. Once a sleepy Bedouin fishing village, Dahab transformed into a laid-back haven for backpackers, divers and free spirits. Its waterfront is lined with simple restaurants where you can sit on cushions as the waves lap at your feet. The primary draw here lies beneath the surface, accessible and spectacular diving and snorkeling. Lighthouse Reef, Eel Garden, a kaleidoscope of color and movement for beginners and experienced divers alike. But Dahab holds a legendary and perilous attraction, the Blue Hole, a submarine sinkhole over 100 meters deep, a sheer drop-off just meters from shore. Known as the Divers' Cemetery, it is a site of immense beauty and profound danger. Beyond the sea, the Sinai Desert offers treks into colored canyons and nights in Bedouin camps where hospitality and stories by lantern light connect you to an ancient nomadic culture. Number 2. The White Desert, a surreal dreamscape. A place so otherworldly it feels as though you have landed on another planet. Over millions of years, the wind has sculpted chalk into bizarre formations. Giant mushrooms, crouching sphinxes, flocks of strangely shaped rocks. The chalk is soft, sometimes powdery to the touch. As the sun sets, the brilliant chalk glows soft pink, warm orange, and delicate purple. Camping overnight beneath the Milky Way like a celestial river is an experience of pure solitude and wonder. Number 1. Sharm el-Sheikh, the Red Sea Riviera. We arrive at our number 1 destination. Sun-sea unparalleled underwater beauty. From a fishing village to a world-class resort, Sharm blends luxury with a gateway to marine ecosystems. Offshore lies Ras Mohammed National Park. Coral walls, over 220 species of coral, more than 1,000 species of fish, a vibrant underwater metropolis. Dive sites like Shark Reef, Yolanda Reef, and schools of barracuda create an awe-inspiring spectacle of biodiversity. Beyond the reefs, Sharm offers luxury hotels, lively nightlife, Nama Bay restaurants and boutiques, a complete holiday experience. And despite development, commitment to preserving the natural environment is paramount. Protected areas like Ras Mohammed testify to that understanding. The perfect fusion of natural spectacle and modern resort living places Sharm el-Sheikh at the very top of our list for 2025. And so our journey through this land of wonders comes to a close. From the chaotic energy of Cairo to the serene dreamscape of the White Desert, from the depths of the Red Sea to the monumental legacy of the pharaohs, we have witnessed but a fraction of what Egypt has to offer. The destinations we have explored are not just places on a map, they are experiences that resonate deep within us. To travel through Egypt is to be constantly humbled and inspired. The true souvenir you take home is not an object but a change in perspective. I've personally used Expedia for my trips and it's been fantastic. From the ease of booking to the great customer service, I highly recommend it. Check out the link in the description to book your next adventure with Expedia and experience the same great service. The path to your own Egyptian epic is just a click away.